start by applying some of this paler blue onto my board here. Now you could just work at the board. That's quite nice, isn't it? Making those marks again. So you can see I haven't used water at all, because if I use water, it would dilute. And what I want to do is, this is like a base layer. I work in layers. Actually, I was playing last night with this. So this is now completely dry, and I could add more on top of it. Actually, I was just having a little bit of fun. I'm just going to show you that at the end. So let's add some of the pink, I think. And I'm going to use a tool. I think I'm going to use, the other tool I use a lot of is this catalyst. It's just like a PG. What would work if you don't have this, an old hotel card, which we might have the many of, or an old credit card. And I'm just going to blend that over. And now what I love is these little happy accidents when things just start happening and the paint starts interacting. But because I mixed these all, they're slightly complementary already, so I love that. So I've got plenty of pink here. So what I want to do at this stage is I just want to cover the board. Get rid of the white. And I think I'm going to go in with a deeper pink now. Already I can see I haven't, oh yes, isn't that nice? I can see that I haven't got enough paint. I'm already using nearly all this amount. But actually, thank you, by the way, for all the lovely comments for people who watched the painting I did on the Today Show. But that came, oh, isn't that nice? You can see now the pink has blurred with that blue, and it's created a lovely purpley section. Actually, I might just stack this up here, be a bit higher for you, hoping you can see okay what I'm doing. I know I've got paint here in the back, so at some point I can keep blending, but at some point if I mix too much it'll just get a bit muddy, so you have to decide when you wipe off and when you keep going. And I'm just going to go down here and cover over that paler section, because oh, now that's nice. You can see the little bit coming through. Now I'm going to wipe off now. Now that's interesting already. But as I was saying, one of you followers asked me to do a live demo back in October when we were in lockdown. So I said yes, and that was my very, very first time doing a live demo, and I was absolutely terrified. But I did it, and then I did another one, and then I did the one for the Pieta House fundraiser with cold wax. And from that, the producer just reaching for the deeper blue. This all seems to be going very pinky bluey, so I'm just going to stay with these colors here. The producer saw that and then asked me to do, would I do a painting demo with a journalist, with James Patrice. So I said yes, because at 52 I've discovered this is what I want to do with my life, so I'm saying yes to every opportunity that comes my way. I said yes, and I was terrified. But this time last year I hadn't even put my face on TV, on Instagram, so it's amazing what you can do and how one thing leads to the next thing. So I said yes, and then I thought about it afterwards. But I so enjoyed painting with somebody in real life, because even though I really enjoy these demos with you, I feel like I'm babbling away to myself and I have no idea what you are doing. So it was so lovely to see his reaction and to see what he did, which I loved. Actually, I loved his work. Now you can see also what you can do here is, if you like, I like that pink and it's getting a bit too blue here, you can try scraping away to reveal what's underneath when it's wet. Now, because it's quite thin still, the acrylic, we've only got a few layers in. Also wipes are great. You can clean so much with kitchen rub that you need to. So I'm wiping my catalyst each time because I want to go in for another colour now. I think these nice greeny colours, so it's sort of echoing the... And again, now this is beginning to blend. Oh, I like that. So you can see this is so different to what I've done with you previously. Now I'm kind of mixing on the... After carefully mixing, I'm mixing now on the board. So I'm just going to pick up a different tool to see what happens. I'm just going to pick up this trowel and I'm just going to scrape over because I have a nice thick blob of paint here, and let's just see what happens. I don't like that actually. It's gone too mucky up there for me because I've got too many different colours going on. So it's a bit, it's kind of going, I don't like this orange hue. I like the marks, but I don't like the orange hue. So I'm going to cover that over with maybe this darker green here. No. So I just wipe it all off. I find my process is adding and then removing, and it's kind of wasteful. I waste a lot of paint, I suppose, but I add and I remove. Now this is getting a little bit muddy here. I like that pink peeping through here. Another tip, if it's getting a bit muddy, is add some white directly onto your, because it'll blend with everything that's there and it just kind of cleans it up. So let's try a different tool. I will try this guy, see what he does.